I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me.
I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait to see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me.
Give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind.
Just watch me. Just watch me. Just watch me.
Welcome to Vacation Vibes Live. Go ahead and pour up something, grab a snack, and sit back and relax because we are about to get into the tea. Tell a friend to join us here. The live is starting soon. Do you have a question for me? We will always have a Q&A section during the chat, so have them ready. Hey best friends, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and say hi in the chat. I want to talk to you. I am so sorry. Let me say all that again. This is a mess. Dang, I had it on mute the whole time. Okay, well anyways, hi guys. Listen, I look crazy. It's because I just got from work. I got home from work an hour ago. Over an hour ago, I realized when I got home that I left my whole computer at work. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, y'all can hear me now? Let me know. God. No one's telling me if y'all can hear me, so I don't know. Do I keep talking? I'm gonna take that as a... Okay. All right, yes, y'all can hear me, okay? Anyhow, I left my computer at work. I had to hop back in the car in Atlanta traffic this evening and go back and get it, and I tried my best to make it here by the time the live started. That's why I missed my premiere. I was like chatting with y'all at like red lights and stuff, trying to be involved some kind of way. Anyway, so that's why I'm late to my live. So sorry. But we're here. We're here. We made it. It gave some of y'all some time to like sneak off at work, whatever. Whatever y'all be doing. Plenty of time for snacks, which I don't even have any. I don't have anything to eat. The plan was get home early and get all cute and like do my hair. I was gonna like curl my hair and stuff and put some makeup on. You're getting post soul cycle glow right now, and like my poor hair, it's just, it was wet. It's not wet anymore from sweat, but anyways, sorry. Post soul cycle glow is what we're going with tonight. Anyways, welcome to the live, guys. It's a hot mess, as it usually is. Have we ever started a live on this channel where there wasn't like a technical difficulty or something else is going on? I don't think so. That's just how we roll over here at Vacation Vibes. And you guys, y'all ride for it. So we just gonna do what we do. Anyways, so okay, let's go to the chat. Let me hit the people up that said hey. Jen said I missed the premiere of the last video, so I had to hop on here. Hey Jen K, girl, you had plenty of time to go back and watch the replay while I was over here acting up. But it was just the video I posted tonight was a restaurant review for Chi Bang, my favorite restaurant over on Mardi Gras. There was requests for that, so I'm doing restaurant reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tandria, hey girl, she said I came out here from the premiere. Shout out to y'all watching the premiere. Michael, hey best friend. Good. I'm glad you got your snacks ready. You probably already finished them now, waiting for me. All right, no sound. We can't hear you. Blah blah blah. What's going on, Gigi Adventures? What's going on, Miss Deborah? What's going on, Kiara? Hi, Auntie Cynthia. How you doing, Miss Game Changer? Hey, Kyle. He says, I'm your new best friend. We haven't met yet, but this virtual. Hey, hi, Kyle. I love new best friends. How you doing? Renee says, hi, hope all is well. Can't wait to hear about your Virgin Cruise. Yes, I'm going to get into it. I can't wait. Michael says, did you meet another cruise bae? No new cruise baes this time, Michael. Strictly girls trip this time. Speaking of a girls trip, Noemi's in the house. She says, hey, y'all, just sneaked away to say what's up. About to head back to work. Y'all have a good life. Thanks, Noemi. Noemi was on a girls trip, so you'll see her as part of the series again. 3 series in a row. Noemi's like a regular character around here. Mel on the move. Hello. What's going on, Mel? Nessa, hey girl, hey. Oh, my boy Pow Pow's in the house. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live, guys. I have notes. I was like, I need to remember what to talk about on this live tonight. So before we get to Virgin, we're gonna allow people to join the live and everything and get in here. What? I have like a line on my head. What's happening? It's probably like sweat. This is ridiculous. Anyways, before we get to the Virgin rundown, we have some church announcements, just things to chat about before we get there. Let's see. So like tonight, I posted my very first Vibes and Dine episode. For the people who watched the Vibes and Dine tonight, the premiere, I just want to know what you guys think. Do you like the restaurant reviews? Do you not like them? Do you want to see more? And how can I improve the series for you guys? Do you like the scoring? I decided to add some scores at the end, so we're going to score every restaurant that we have in that series. I just want to know your feedback. So if you watched it, please just take a moment in the chat to just give me like quick thoughts real fast. This is just so that the channel is a better place for you guys, and I'm giving you the content that you guys want to watch. Pow says, I'm pretty good, thank you, lady. How about you? I'm good, Pow Pow. Thanks for asking. Michael, always ready for a story time, a good tea time. We gonna get there, Michael. We gonna get there. Kyle says, I'm trying to network with Vacation Vibes, me, and knowing me, I need cruise friends. Is probably putting myself all the way out there, but let's cruise. Hey, Kyle. Let's, or do you follow me on Instagram. Let's connect there before we go booking cruises. But yeah, let's connect and chat a little bit. I don't mind networking at all, making new friends in the YouTube space and everything. So let's connect first. My girl Jen, she said, "Hey, made it. I haven't had time to watch. It's on my list for tonight." No problem, no problem. I gotta catch up with Fob Jail Live. I know they had a premiere tonight as well, so no worries. We all got work to do and stuff, but I'm gonna watch their videos tonight when I get off live. I can't wait. Pow Pow says, "You're welcome, Vanessa." Oh, Alicia, hey, how you doing? Tandria says, "I like the addition of the restaurant review. I don't feel that there are enough reviews on the specialty restaurants." Okay, this is great. Thank you, Atandria. This is great. I feel the same way. I know that when I went on Virgin, for instance, I wanted to see what was going on with the restaurants without having to watch a whole vlog to get there. I mean, the people's vlogs that I did watch, I enjoyed their vlogs anyway, but I kind of just wanted I just wanted to be able to like type in this restaurant and just get that restaurant in particular and no other fluff. And just something that's like, you know, you're going to see a bunch of the food, a bunch of the different options, and hear whether it's good or not. I mean, you can't really go off other people's opinions. We have different tastes, but that was the whole thinking behind doing Vibes and Dine. Just, you know, people who haven't been yet and want to know about the new restaurants, especially, you know, give them some content. And I know that you guys come mostly for the vlogs. The vlogs are here to stay, babes. They're not going anywhere. But I do need some fillers. I need some videos that are not vlogs, because vlogs are very expensive to make over here. I gotta go on a whole cruise to make them. And I'm also listening to the comments to what you guys want. Maha Melanin, what's going on? This is good evening, good people, good evening. Welcome back, V. You and a lady Slade, Virgin. I know Maha was watching on Instagram all week. Yeah, we had a great time over there. While you're waiting for me to get to Virgin, if you want to see some clips of what we did, head over to Instagram while we're on live here, if you have a different device, and go to Vacation Vibes by V. And I have a highlight on the on my profile of the entire week on Virgin from my Instagram story. So if you're just so curious and you need to see what we did now in like short clips, whole highlight reel for you guys. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. New Me Forever says, "I just watched the restaurant review. I enjoyed the way you did it. May let us know if the place is vegetarian friendly." Okay, that's good. That's good feedback. I'm not vegetarian, so I often forget about other dietary options. I'm trying. I mean, I feel like every restaurant on Carnival does have vegetarian options. Vegan as well, I think. I have cruised with vegetarians and vegans before. In the past, cruises really struggled with that, but I think now they do a really good job of having some pretty great options. It tends to be Indian food a lot that they'll put for the vegans and vegetarians. So I'm sure there are. The good thing about Chibang and Cucina del Capitano, now that they're the free restaurants on Mardi Gras, if you don't want what's ever on their menus, you can always order what's on the main dining menu and get it in that restaurant. So if you know that you have certain alternatives on that menu, you can always get that if your party wants to go to Chibang or Cucina. So there's that. Jen says, "I've been a loyal viewer and I've been dropping the ball. Work's been crazy. Cannot wait for my cruise next weekend." Girl, I haven't even been here since before my last cruise, so you ain't missed nothing, babes. Today is my return back to YouTube. Getting ready for the cruise took up a lot of time. I've also had a lot of life changes, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, after we talk about these restaurant reviews. So life has been nuts for me as well. And then, of course, I thought I was going to have time to edit on the cruise, but I didn't have it. I'll say this. I put it in a community post earlier today. I got so much footage of Scarlet Lady that, okay, it was a 4-day cruise. Typically, I average about between 80 to 100 clips per day on a cruise when I'm making a vlog, okay? It's crazy, I know, but between 80 to 100 clips typically, give or take, right? Depending on how full the day is. So a 7-day cruise would be about 700 clips, right? 4-day cruise, I have about 700 clips. I got so much footage for you guys on Virgin. That camera did not leave my hand all week. So there is nothing, I don't think there's anything you won't see from this cruise. I worked so hard to squeeze every last thing I could from Virgin. I went to every restaurant except one in the 4 days because I wanted to give you guys a great review because I know Virgin is the one that we know the least about, you guys are most excited about. So with that being said, I did not have time to sit down and edit nothing. Man, I was like napping, vlogging. Renee says, we'll definitely watch the restaurant review. Thanks, Renee. I appreciate that. Michael says, I've been watching y'all's IG stories and I was rolling. I know Michael said he was cracking up at me getting drunk at my birthday brunch. That was a hot mess. That was a ham. I'm going to put those clips in the vlog too. Shahova, hey homie, hey Shahova. I saw your comment earlier today saying that I'm leaving y'all hanging, y'all having withdrawals. I'm sorry. I'm back now. Kiara says, I have a Carnival cruise in November on the Magic. This is my first grown-up trip. Do you have any tips? And do you think the Cheers package versus just buying drinks on board? Okay, let's talk about it. First of all, Magic is a great ship. I do have a vlog series on Magic from a couple of years ago. I don't think much has changed. So if you want to see what's happening on Magic, just go back in my YouTube history a little bit. I went on a family cruise on Magic July of 2019. So it's a favorite. It's a Carnival favorite. It's a great ship. It's not too big. It's definitely not small. The service on that ship is pretty good. People cruise on that ship like over and over again. So any tips? Just try as many things as you can. Make sure you have the Carnival app downloaded on your phone because all the itineraries, the activities going on the ship is going to be on that app. It amazes me every time I go on a cruise and I talk to somebody and have found out that they don't even know the app exists. I'm like, how did you miss that? What have you been doing? Just like showing up to the pool every day? Because then they're like, comedy shows? What? Games? Had no idea. Matter of fact, when I met Noemi, her and her friends on that cruise, nobody had the app. They had like no idea. I was like, y'all ain't been doing nothing but drinking and going to the hot tub, child. Anyway, so make sure you have the app and go to as many different events. You can go in there and once you're on board, it doesn't work before you get on board, but once you're on board, you can go in and you can like favorite all the activities and it reminds you when your activity is popping up. And then a Cheers package versus buying the drinks on board. It depends on how much you drink. So I think it's like $53 a day or something like that on Carnival. Check me if I'm wrong. I never buy the drink package because I don't drink enough to justify that. So where's my phone so I can break out a calculator? But oh, here we go. I'm assuming your trip is either going to be 6 days or 8 days. We'll say 6 days for the sake of the argument. So if we're doing $53 times 6, that's $318 you're going to spend before tax or whatever on drinks. I have never spent that much in a week on drinks. So I can't justify that. As a matter of fact, the 4 days on Virgin, I was struggling to get to $300 on drinks. I'll talk about that a little later. But I just can't. I can't drink that much. Now, the $53, people say that'll give you like 4 drinks a day. And that sounds reasonable. Like, oh yeah, I'll probably drink more than 4 drinks if you want a coffee, or a soda or whatever. Like if you consume that much liquid, I don't drink soda, so it's never an issue for me. And I bring my own tea. I bring my own tea bags. So and there's hot water next to the coffee, the free coffee. That's another hack. I bring chai tea with me. So I don't need to buy it. But anyway, and they have tea bags there too. I just like chai tea. Anywho, keep in mind that you will have port days and you will not be lounging around the ship that day just drinking all day. So do you really get your money's worth? Will you really, be able to hit the mark every single day? Probably not. You're probably going to get off the ship and drink off the ship, which you can't use your Cheers package off the ship. I don't even think you can use it at like their private island at a Half K. Check me if I'm wrong though. But it just depends. If you are a big drinker and you're going to spend more than $300 for the 6 days, or $400 and something on the 8-day, whatever, go for it, babes. It's very, very much up to you. They do cut you off after 15 drinks. You'll more than get your money's worth after 5 drinks, I feel like. But yeah. Hope that answers your question. Do not feel pressure to get it. A lot of people don't get it. You don't need it. You could still buy drinks. It's fine. Miss Cynthia says, wow, baby, you was getting it in. I can't wait. Yes. Your girl was working hard for y'all. I read all your questions. I was trying my best to answer all of them. I didn't get to do every single thing. I tried, though. I tried. Sandria says, in my opinion, the Cheers packet is worth it because it includes everything, including specialty coffees, sodas, juices, and water. Yes. Then a max of 15 alcoholic beverages with a max price point of $20. Yes. So if you're about to have the specialty coffees, if that's your jam, if you drink sodas and juice, that's your jam. Yes. If you need the bottled water, yes. However, I always get a 12-pack of bottled water for my room for the week, and it's enough to last me a week, and it's $5 for 12 bottled waters, like regular size waters. So if you need water like me, I drink water and alcohol. That's it. That's it. So for me it's not worth it, but it just totally depends on you. Jen says, I like the reviews and tours because it's coming from someone I can actually relate to. Before I found your blogs, it was all dusty vloggers. Let's get lit. Jen, you can't be talking about these people calling them dusty. Jen had people upset last month calling them dusty, or not last month, back in July. But thank you, Jen. Thank you. And I also recognize that some of these reviews are going to bring more people to the channel too, who might not even want to watch vlogs, but maybe they want to see, quick reviews. So I'm trying to diversify a little bit. Michael says 70 to 100 clips. Wow, that's dedication. That's why you're my favorite vacation blogger. Thank you, Michael. Yes, very dedicated to the craft over here. I was talking to Laura from Travel Spree, and I told her how many clips I get per day, and she said, oh my God, Fane would kill me. She was like, that is a lot. I was like, it is, but I mean, that includes like the B-roll. It's not just all me talking to the camera. Like that would be insane. But a lot of it is just like the scenery and like, the way that I transitioned from one scene to another. My cats are like playing hide and seek right now, and it's so cute. Anyhow, so that's how we get that many clips. Bonos Fuego says, good to see you back. I'll be heading out on the Vista next Saturday. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you are. Remember. Have so much fun on Vista, Bo. I'm sure I don't have to even say that. I'm sure you're going to have a great time. Enjoy your cruise. Brianna says, can't wait to see all the videos going on Virgin tomorrow. Woo! So excited to see how your trip went. Yes, Brianna, go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is right here. That's my personal page. if you like click like any recent posts, especially my reels, my vacation vibes page is linked on there. That's where the highlights are. So like I said, if you want to see some clips from Virgin, I have a highlight reel on my vacation vibes page on Instagram. So you can use this one right here, Vanessa Elise, and it'll take you to Vacation Vibes by V as well. That way you can get some clips, and we're gonna talk about it tonight, Brianna. So whatever questions you have, drop them in the chat right now, because we're gonna talk about Virgin here in a second. Bo says, we're platinum cruisers. Last cruise was January 2020. Do you know if they still have the platinum diamond party? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'll be platinum in a couple of cruises. I can't wait. Tundra says, I went for my birthday on a 7-day solo and cut all the way up. You did, girl. You did. Tell us about it. I want to know. What ship were you on? When did you go? Because you know how I do. Cal says, I stepped out my comfort zone and DM'd you. I feel like we will mesh well, I think is what you're trying to say. Okay, cool. I will check that once we get off. But yes, you meant mesh well. See, I'm great. I'm great with context clues. Yeah, we'll chat after the live. Oh, Brooklyn said, cheers is $59.95 plus 18% service charge. So $70.75 a day. Oh, it's all the way off. Well, dang. Dang. Is it really that expensive? Wow. I remember when I first started cruising, I think it was like $48 a day or something. Eek. I'm definitely not getting it now. Kiara says, thank you. That was very helpful. You're welcome, Kiara. Kyle says, water is needed. Just get it either way. Yes, definitely get some water. I like to have a water every single time I drink. That's how I can keep going strong. Especially since I'm vlogging, I can't be completely busted and dusted, as Jen would say. I do, and I give you guys drunk cam. Y'all will have some more drunk cam from the Virgin series, but I still have to be somewhat, good to go so I can keep making content. But a water for every drink. That's another tip. Jen says, Dusty isn't just old people, it's also for the boring people too. Well, you just lassoed them all up, girl. Everybody out here dusty. Kyle says, I want to get into the background of YouTube. I love that type of talk. Yeah, I mean, listen, YouTube is not that complicated. Anybody can do it. If you got a phone, you got a camera, and you probably also have the internet. Shoot something, upload something. Boom, you're a YouTuber. That's all it takes these days. Now, quality control, that's a whole nother conversation, but it don't take much. I mean, look at the TikTok people. They try a lot less than the YouTube people. Kira says, after this live, I will watch your vlog from that cruise. There you go, girl. There you go. Something to binge. That was a really fun cruise. You'll meet my friend Maddie. I met her on that cruise. I need to watch that series back. That one's a fun one. Commie Darling says, hi, girly. I'm leaving Wednesday for Scarlet Nights Cruise. Scarlet Lady, I think I mean. Is there any must-dos? Yes, we're going to talk about it. Atandria says, I was on the Vista from the 20th to the 27th, and every night I was outside. Ooh, we outside. Yes. I love to hear it. I'm so glad you had a good time, girl. I'm so glad. Hi, Sin. How you doing, girl? Atandria says, I met some very interesting people, to say the least. Ooh. Do you have a story time, Atandria? Please let the chat know. Jen says, did your pink agave meet or exceed your expectation? Ooh, okay, all right. So that's our first Virgin question. Drop your Virgin questions, y'all. Drop them, because we're going to get into it. I'm going to come back to this, Jen. Catherine says, good evening, everyone. Kyle says, Jubilee is sold out. Child has been sold out since we got back from the first Melanin at Sea, like quite literally. But keep hope alive. People will cancel. People will die. Whatever. Like, cabins will open up. Here I go with the death again. I'm sorry. A dark sense of humor. Anyway, but cabins will open up. People won't be able to make that last payment. Whatever. Keep hope alive. Okay. While you guys are coming up with your virgin questions, drop them in the chat. We're going to get to virgin. One thing I do want to say, let's see, hold on. Yes. One thing I do want to say about my channel. So thanks to you guys, the channel is doing well. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's giving. And you guys are so supportive of me. Which is just, it makes me feel so good that I have like an entire community here. So I've just been thinking of ways to give back to you guys, ways to get closer to you guys. So I have a lot of things in the works. And I thought, well, while I'm thinking of new stuff, I feel like I need to make some changes in my life. I definitely need to make some changes in my life because I can't read the chat and talk. So a lot of you guys might not know, but I'm a fitness instructor, and I do fitness. I'm a personal trainer. I teach at various different studios. You guys know about Soul Cycle, but I also teach at another studio called Blast here in Atlanta. At both, they have 2 studios here. I teach at both, so I am busy doing fitness, and I've been in fitness for a long time, like 10 years, almost 10 years now. With the pandemic, the fitness industry has suffered a lot. As soon as the shutdown hit, I was like about out of a job. I mean, the gyms closed. I had to finagle ways to like keep the lights on at home. I did a lot of virtual, all kinds of stuff. Now what's happening in my industry is studios are closing left and right. And including, at the beginning of August, I was working at 4 different studios. 3 of them announced their closing in that time. So August was a very hard month for me because that is a huge chunk of my income that I'm having to find out how to replace. YouTube supplements me a little bit. It's not, I mean, it's paying 1 or 2 bills maybe. It's not a ton, but it does help. Thank God for it, because times get a little spicy. So anyway, I say all that to say, some friends have advised me that maybe this is a good time to really, really focus in on YouTube and make it a little bit more than part-time. I don't even really consider it part-time, but maybe it'll be like solid part-time right now while I figure out my next move. So with that being said, more content is definitely on the way. I already have a solid, uploading schedule. Sundays and Thursdays, we might have an extra day in there. You might get some bonus content here and there. So I definitely want to hear you guys' feedback on that. I want to know what you guys want to see from me outside of vlogs, because I'm also trying to make money different ways right now and supplement income that I'm going to lose here in like a couple of weeks when the closures completely happen. Booking another cruise is not super smart right now. So I have enough cruise content to last us probably till my next one, but I want to know, besides the restaurant reviews, anything else you guys want to see? Anything else you guys want out of me here? Instagram. We're going to talk about TikTok, all that stuff. So anyway, YouTube is about to be like a real job for me from here on out. So you're going to see me more often. Please, the least you can do is just interact with me. If I put up a community post, like it, leave a comment. That's it. That's all. That's it and that's all. But anyways, I'm here. Let's get it cracking. Okay, enough talking. Let's get it. So, all right. Back to Jen's question. Let's talk about virgin, y'all. here we go. Did Pink Agave meet or exceed my expectations? So that was the first restaurant we did. There will be a Vibes and Dines for it, I believe. There should be one for every restaurant we went to, by the way. I really enjoyed it. For those of you who don't know, Pink Agave is the Mexican restaurant on Scarlet Lady. I really enjoyed it. I had the mezcal margarita that had the crickets in it, so you guys will get to see me trying the cricket drink, see if I liked it, or you know, whatever, how that worked. Did I eat a cricket? Who knows? Speaking of margarita, the food was really good. I'm trying to remember what I had. It was ultra nice. All the restaurants, all the food as a whole was good. We were all pleasantly surprised. We're more surprised at some restaurants rather than others. I wouldn't say I was surprised by the quality at Pink Agave or the food, but it was good. It was good. I will say that drinks-wise, I was expecting more margaritas, some really good margaritas, and I can't say that they really delivered on the expectation. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The mezcal drink I had isn't technically not a margarita, but it gave me margarita vibes, so I'll call it a margarita. But anyway, so there's that. Michael said, not people will die. They will, Michael, and you know they will. Oh, Miss Jordan snuck in while at work. Yes! Hey, girl. Shaiova says, did the Virgin Cruise feel more sexy than Carnival? Definitely did. Definitely did. Way more sex appeal on that cruise. Listen, they said no kids allowed. That is not just for your comfort. That's because there are a lot of things that they do that if there was one child on board, you just simply could not get away with. It's very, very adult. A lot of the content and the shows, or even just like, I mean, everybody knows the ice cream parlor by now. You've probably seen it. It's called Lick Me Till Ice Cream. Like, I mean, the sexual innuendos are everywhere. It's very, 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 very adult, for sure. It is very sexy. I actually, I want to go again. I'm definitely going to go again. But I was like, dang, this would be such a nice vacation. So, when I lasso me a bae. Anyways, Jen said, and she's worried about my dusty. Girl, I have to outdo you. Post laughing. It's true. Jordan says, hey to all y'all. Everybody say, hey, Jordan. Kyle said, it's given 10K fishing. We live. Thank you, Kyle. Adrian says, love Virgin, went in July, going again in November and 2024. What happened to 2023? You're not going to go next year? I haven't even booked my next one yet, even though they give you awesome deals if you book Onboard. But like I just said, my financial situation is a little crazy right now, so it would be really irresponsible if I did that, but I'm going to be back on board for sure. Kyle says, and you're a YouTuber now, you on YouTube. Boom. Easy, just like that. It says, we like you on YouTube cruise more. Oh, definitely. It's all going to be cruise related, travel related content for sure. I'm not going to do no like daily vlogging. No daily vlogs. I'm boring. When I'm not on vacation, I'm boring. Mile High says, yes, please. The scoop on Pink Agave. Oh, you just got it. Do you have any extra questions? Did I answer it for you? January says, hey, Vanessa, what's the vibe on a Virgin Cruise? Party, 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 or laid back? Your best guess of the average age of the Virgin Cruiser. Okay. The vibe. When it's time to party, you partying. I will say, even at the parties, I feel like it's more of a laid back feel. It's a different feel from, let's say, a Carnival. Carnival's the party ships are going to compare it to that. But it's just a more sexy feel. We're not doing the Cupid Shuffle at the parties. Not on Virgin. We did the wobble one time I heard the wobble one time, and that's it. We didn't get no cha-cha slide, we didn't get no Cupid shuffle, we didn't get nothing, no biker shuffle, nothing else. And it was during a show. So it's not necessarily a family friendly kind of party vibe. It's very much adult, very like Vegas day party kind of vibe. But nobody's being like excessively crazy. I feel like it's very like grown and sexy. So you can definitely find the party. You can definitely live your best life. It's just giving a different vibe than a carnival. Less spring break, kids are here, and more grown and sexy. That's what I would say. And the average age, that's hard. So Virgin, their target demographic is 18 to 35. With that being said, there are plenty of people over 35 on the cruise. I would say most people were probably 30 plus for sure. But it's hard to say what the average age was. I would probably I don't know. There are definitely the older crowd. If you're worried about that, if you're worried about it being too old, it's not giving Holland America, okay? It is not your grandma's cruise at all. As a matter of fact, I think right now it's a new cruise line. A lot of people are curious about it. A lot of people are going to try it for the rest of the year into next year. I think the demographic will work itself out because once that crowd, like your Holland America princess crowd, celebrity crowd, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jen would call them the Dusties. Once they go on Virgin, they're probably going to be a one and done. They're probably like, this is not for me. Too young. It is like, it's definitely on purpose for people in a certain age range. Just like the activities, I feel like are very specific, like the kinds of trivia, the jokes that are made at shows. You'd only get it if you're like a millennial, I feel like. And maybe a Gen Z. But it's definitely millennial driven. If you're young at heart, you'll have a great time. If you are not a millennial, even if you're like Gen X, you're probably gonna have a great time as well. I mean, you'll definitely have a great time as well. But is it for the old fogies? We love them. We love them. One day I'm gonna be an old fogey. But when I'm an old fogey, I'm probably not gonna be a cruising virgin anymore. I'm just saying. It's just not. It's a different vibe. Okay, let's get back to the chat. Atandria has asked, what is Pink Agave? That's the Mexican restaurant on board the Scarlet Lady. Kyle said, girl, the people on YouTube want you here. Thank you, Kyle. Pebbles in the house. Hey, happy Thursday, Vanessa. Hey, girl, how you doing? Kyle says, I still on network. I got you, Kyle. I got you. Jen said, cruise tube. All day, every day. Michael says, more of my best friend on YouTube, the better. Oh, y'all are so sweet. It's making me excited that you guys want me more often here. So, you know. Bo says, hit the like button and share, my people. Thank you, Bo. Yes, this is a great moment to go check on and see how many likes we got versus how many people we got up in here. Let's see. 43 viewers and 26 likes. Let's fix that ratio, shall we, people? Let's fix that ratio. Go ahead and take a moment. Hit the like button. If you're watching this on your television, use your remote. There is a like option on your TV too. If you didn't know that, there you go. Brianna says, do you have a channel with a fitness focus? So this channel actually used to be a fitness channel. I don't currently have a fitness channel, but when I open up my memberships, I think for members, I will have secret videos that are just workout videos. Tell me what you think about the idea, because I know a lot of you guys ask, how do you stay fit for a cruise? And I think because I have I had an on-demand library that people are paying a monthly subscription for, and I want to do that again. And I think a fun way to do that is just to have it as a part of like the memberships as like a perk. Let me know what you think about that. Exclusive. Jen said, no, what you said crickets for? Brianna says, I've seen Test Kitchen was a hit or miss. I'm a foodie, but I'm a big texture eater too. Your thoughts on this eatery? Yeah, I think that's accurate. The Test Kitchen, I loved all the food. If you are big on texture, it's probably going to be a stretch for you. There was a plate that had like an egg yolk and in the middle of some peas, and you're supposed to mix it up and eat it. There are other things going on with the dish. It's just not straight up egg yolk and peas, and the egg yolk is cooked, but not cooked. So Test Kitchen, they use science to cook. So things are not always what they seem. Sometimes they it looks one way and it's actually a whole different thing. I don't want to spoil it for you because the reaction that we got for our first course was we looked at the plate, we said, and they just said, I don't like that. She didn't even try it yet. But then our waiter explained every single dish. And then when we put our fork in it, it was a whole different thing. We're like, oh, shout out. And we tow it up. I'll show you when we get to that vlog series. But if you have the time, I would say try it. But if you don't have the time, skip it. Like I said, I had 4-day cruise, so I tried to hit up every restaurant. There's 6 of the specialty restaurants, and we got 5 out of the 6. January says, how about fitness videos? I know you did it before, but workout tips for people trying to get in shape before their next cruise. Just a thought. I was thinking about that too, just doing a video talking about how I get in shape for a cruise. That is a very popular question that I get. So I've been thinking about the people who want to get in shape. I won't make a whole fitness series though. I don't want to go too far left with my content. I want it to still be centered on vacations, but I'll definitely do at least one video talking about being fit for vacation. I do have a video. It's old, like 4 years old or so, called How to Stay Fit While Traveling. It's way back there. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if it's still. I think it's still public. I don't think I privated it, but it's an old video that I did as a collab. And I'm sure that the tips I have in that are still valid. Kyle says, I love that. I love it too. Atandri says, it sounds like I need to look into Virgin Cruise then, because them kings on Carnival make me forget I'm an adult sometimes. The kids, yes. Book a Virgin. I don't care what your reasoning is, book Virgin. Everybody do it at least once. Maybe it's not your jam. Do it. That's it. Everybody needs to experience it. Shy Hova says, I'm no YouTube expert, but it seems like people love to see IRL content from people they follow. People will watch you vlog and run to the grocery shop, believe it or not. You know, I think some of y'all will because y'all are nuts. But I have to like think about the amount of time I'm going to spend editing daily vlogs versus the amount of time y'all are going to spend watching them. Will the ratio be in my favor? I don't know. Kyle says you work your live set and amazing. Run it by me one more time, babes. Risha says, hey girl, hope you have fun. Music genre on Virgin, hip hop or trap music? Yes, Arisha. So I think you asked this already. So something to note. Virgin Voyages is a part of the Virgin brand. There's Virgin Atlantic, which is the airplane. They have resorts. But I believe what started it all was Virgin Records, the record label. Some of your favorite artists are artists under Virgin, which means that Virgin owns the rights to a ton of music, a ton of songs. And because they have the right to this music, they can play it all over the ship, anywhere they want. So you're in the elevator, there's music. Like the first song I heard on elevator was like a Frank Ocean song. You're in the hallways, there's music. In your room, when the stewardess flip your room, they like will turn the TV to a channel that has like the itinerary, and there's just like music playing in your room when you walk in. It's nice, like real music, not like elevator music. As far as shows and parties and stuff, Virgin does lean more towards house music. For me, I love house music. If you come to my SoulCycle class, you're gonna get a mix of hip hop and house. That's my jam. Almost all of the music they played, I have on my playlist for my SoulCycle. I knew like every crazy house song. I'm sure the DJ was like, "Who is that singing along to the song? How she know that song?" I know these songs. So for me, hey, house is a black genre too. We came up with house, so we love house. I know it's not everybody's thing, and some people just like the top 40 hits. You will hear them too. When we were at Gun Bay, for instance, Tupac and Jay-Z was playing at the restaurant, at the Korean barbecue spot. So you're gonna hear really popular music, and I feel like it leans between house and hip hop and pop. There's not too much outside of that, I feel like. But like, I mean, like Justin Timberlake, Mirrors was playing in the elevator one day. I was trying to keep track of all the songs I was hearing to kind of give you examples. Then I look in the mirror, oh, sitting back at me, that song. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so yeah, music's good. I think you'll enjoy it. January says, grown and sexy. I can do that. Yes, you can. Bring the thong to the beach club, okay? Kyle says, I'm in there, check your DMs. I'm there, good night. But what about the grandmas of my generation? How do we encourage them to come? Listen, when I got off the cruise and I talked to my parents who were in their 50s, they're young, for my parents. I told them I don't think it's for them. I told them they would like it, but I don't think they're going to like it that much. Royal Caribbean Carnival is more their jam. I just felt like it was a little too young. It was a little bit almost too liberal, I would say. Like my parents are like pastors in a church. A lot of the things that was going on, it might just be a little stretch for them. They might not feel comfortable, being at all of the shows. So, I mean, it depends on who your grandma is, With that being said, also, which is great, my favorite thing about this as well is Virgin is very LGBTQ friendly. So do not bring your toxic boyfriends and husbands who don't know how to act around gay people. Don't bring them people because they're going to be upset. I'm just saying. Jamara says, I'll be 43 when I go and I bring the fun. You're going to have a great time. I do not think 43 is out of the park for it. I think that's perfect, actually. 18 to 35 is their demographic. I'm about to age out of that, and I think I probably have a good 15, 20 years left on Virgin, so you good. Kyle says, can y'all people please book in the June month? Who's booking what? A cruise? Who do you want to book next year? Brianna says yes to the fitness videos as well. Okay, I hear you. Let me write it down. Let me find me a pen. Anyhow, Shahova says, I feel like not enough of us are hip to the Virgin thing yet, if you know what I mean. Oh, this is a good one, Shahova. Almost the entire dance crew was black. A good amount of the I forgot what the crew is called, kind of like their fun squad. Is black. We are on this cruise, crew-wise, for show. The diversity is strong in the Virgin brand on this cruise, y'all. Like, when we got off the cruise, somebody said, I heard it's not diverse with the crew. And I pulled up a video of them dancing. I was like, white man, black man, black man, black man, black man, black girl, black girl, black girl, Asian girl, Hispanic girl, black girl. Not one white person on the whole dance crew. Like, you gonna be all right. Like, we are up in there. So as far as the crew, you covered. As far as the guest, I feel like it was a really good mix there too. I didn't feel outnumbered at all. I mean, Yeah, I feel like it's pretty diverse actually. So, but not enough of us are hip. And I told the crew about Melanin at Sea, and they were like, "Bring them!" So they were very excited to hear about Melanin at Sea. So shout out to Melanin at Sea people. Kyle says, "Mind you, me and about to be besties. Let's cruise." Okay, baby. Okay. Stephanie says, "Hi, Vanessa. So glad to hear you had a great cruise on Virgin Cruise Line. Happy Labor Day weekend. Happy Labor Day to you too." Yes, we had a great time. I cannot wait for you guys to see everything that we did. Y'all are going to laugh. Y'all are going to have so much fun. I even have new music to plug into the vlogs to really give you the full like experience from at home. Like, I want these vlogs to make you feel like that you went with us for real this time. Like, I know watching vlogs, you can like live vicariously. I want to make you feel like you were there too, and you're gonna rage from at home. Pretty Girl says, "Not sure that I'm feeling virgin yet. Seems a little too free, a little bit too free." And see, if you're more conservative, not like political conservative, but if you're a more conservative person, it very well might be too much for you. With that being said, you don't have to participate in everything. You don't have to go to every show. Like, there's a drag show on board, if that's not your thing. Now, one thing that I talked to a crew member about, and she didn't want me to say on here, there's a lot of people, I mean, I'm sure someone's going to ask in the chat, the pineapple people. They're around. I didn't see them. I didn't see one pineapple or whatever. I didn't see any of those signals on board. With that being said, did I see people looking at me a little too long? Yes, I did. I had one guy ask me if I was single and tell me he's not single. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I was like, "Did you come with your wife?" He's like, "Yeah." And that was that. He didn't ask me to join them to do nothing. Whatever. But it's not like it's not a swingers cruise. The crew member wanted me to state that Virgin in no way, shape, or form has ever marketed to be a swingers cruise. In none of their marketing and none of their language do they say anything about being a swingers cruise. They've never said, "Hey, pineapple people, come on board." It's more so the cruisers who want it to be that because it's adults only. But that is not what they're advertising. And with that being said, I mean, honestly, I didn't even see people being wild in the hot tub. I've seen worse on Carnival and Royal Caribbean as far as like PDA. Once again, people were grown and sexy on this cruise, but not too sexy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't no people humping in the corner happening like I've seen on Carnival plenty of times. People kept that in their rooms, so you don't have to worry about that. But there is like open talk about sex in some of the shows, things like that. But it's in an adult way, not in like a, "Oh my gosh, that's too much." I mean, it depends on who you are. Call Me Darling says, "I'm a young 49. I like to have a good time and I'm open-minded. I'm showing up and showing out." And boom, as you should, mama, as you should. Kyle says, "I'm trying to get my dad on Carnival, but he is too judgmental. I told him Carnival is chill. I want my whole family on. Carnival is a great family line. He will be fine. My parents love Carnival." Kyle says, "I'm impressed on Virgin. You give an honest review." Of course I do. I'm going to give y'all the real every single time. Pretty Girl says, "I think I'm a Princess Cruise Line girl. I like the quiet luxury. You got to try them." I'll make my way over to Princess eventually for sure. I would say Virgin is a lot more quiet than Carnival and Royal Caribbean. I feel like when it comes to relaxation, I would say it's between like a Royal Caribbean and a Celebrity Princess kind of thing. It's like wedged in there because they have the party moments, but then you also have a lot of moments where you can just chill. It's almost specifically made for them to be like, "We're gonna rage tonight. Get your rest. Rest all day. Do your thing. But tonight we turning up." It's like it's almost made to be that way. there's not a ton of activities happening all day, like on the other lines where you feel like you gotta run from place to place. I mean, there's obviously no kids running around, so it's the decibel level is already low. You have the music in the background that you can always hear. It's not loud. It's just loud enough to hear, really, and kind of vibe to. So you can definitely get the relaxation factor. And another thing, it's not full. Like, I think there was 1,500 people on our ceiling, and they have a capacity of 3,500. So there was always somewhere to sit on board. A lot of wide open spaces, so you're not on top of each other. Like, it's great. So I will say that. But if you just want that kind of service that they come on Princess and Celebrity, then I mean, maybe Virgin's not for you. But I always say try it. You know, don't knock it before you try it. Actually, I was just about to ask about them pineapple. See, I knew. Atandri says, I guess they were just more discreet. They were definitely way more discreet. I don't know how many pineapple people there were. I don't know if they were running rampant. I didn't even see a door decoration, actually, the whole cruise. So usually they'll let you know the door decorations. But it was definitely no, like, I mean, I think if I hadn't talked to a particular crew member about it, I probably wouldn't have thought about it at all, honestly. Everybody was super nice. All the people I talked to, no one was creepy. It was great. It was fun. As a matter of fact, I put up a short today on YouTube of me in the manor hallway with all like the lights and the mirrors. Go watch that short. But I found a little sugar daddy, and he's in that video. I'm just kidding. He wasn't really sugar daddy, but it was a cute moment. So go watch that little short. It'll cost you 10 seconds. Kyle says, I'm trying to get my grandma and dad on a cruise, but they are on the fence. Any thoughts? Tell them that the food is free. I don't know. I don't know. Find something that they like. And, you know, one thing that my parents really like is the Motown night on Carnival. They love, I think that's on White Night, where they did Motown hits or whatever. I don't know if they've done that since pandemic because it was like an indoor event, but they really like that. And they cater to that age range a lot. They like the shows. I mean, there's Family Feud on Mardi Gras. You know, find activities that they like and just tell them about it. Some people just don't know. January said Carnival hot tub pass. Them Carnival hot tubs are suspect. Kyle says, does Style with Kyle sounds good? Sounds great. We love a good rhyming moment. Game Changer says, Life with Us next group cruise is going on the Scarlet Lady 2023, and their theme is grown and sexy, and they bring it. Melanin is coming. Okay, Life with Us. I did not know that. I love that. I love that Life with Us is doing group cruise. Addie is having her sisterhood cruise on Scarlet Lady as well next September. And Jennifer from the Jen Daniel Experience is having her group cruise on Scarlet Lady in May, I believe. So there's about to be a lot of group cruises. I want to do one too, to be honest with you, on Scarlet Lady. So there might be a lot to choose from. We'll see. We will see. Y'all do a group cruise? What cruise line I want a group cruise with me? Kyle says, I see that fully. Atandria says, I saw that and I'm seriously thinking about going. See there? I think you should. See it with C. Hey, lady. She says, Virgin is offering single supplements, so solo cruisers have more choice for room categories. I think the promo goes through November. That is correct. They are doing a deal for the solo cruisers. There's a difference. The solo cruisers, which Jen Danielle is doing a solo group cruise because she's a solo cruiser. So she's in particular inviting the solo cruiser to come along with her. So check that out. Stephanie says, price-wise, is Virgin up in cost like Disney, or is it more affordable? I think it's definitely more affordable than Disney. For my cruise, it was about $1,500 for the 4 days. More expensive, definitely, than Carnival. I don't think it's not quite as expensive as Disney. But it's worth every penny. Period. Like, the quality in the food, the quality for a lot of things is what you're paying for. Also, the crew members, I believe, get paid the best out of all the cruise lines, and it shows. They're so stress-free. They are a happy crew. So bravo to Virgin. There was a lot of crew members that came from other cruise lines, Royal Caribbean, Princess, another a line that comes out of England that I talked to, and they were just like, isn't it great? We love it here. Like, they're just being treated better. They have better accommodations. They don't have to pay for Wi-Fi, which, fun fact, the crew has to pay for Wi-Fi, and it's very expensive on board on the other cruise lines. They don't have to share rooms. Like, they're happy. I'm happy to pay for that. And you don't have to pay extra gratuities. You don't have to pay extra for anything. There's a lot of things that are included. There are a few things that are not. There's always going to be extras, but you're not getting bamboozled. You're not like, oh, I thought that was free though. The one thing I would say people get confused about is the free drinks. Everything is free except for specialty coffees and alcohol. That's it. So if you want your lattes, you're still going to pay for that. They range from $3 to $6. And then you have your alcohols, which range from, I would say probably the cheapest one is like $6 or $7 on up. You can get real crazy with the drinks. If you want like a club experience, you can buy some bottles and be paying bottle prices. But it's really affordable still on board. I struggled. I had $300 on board credit, and I didn't spend it all. I think I had like $12 left over by the end of it, and I was trying. I bought an excursion. I bought drinks at every meal just for fun here and there. I was buying Deja drinks. Deja had like 4 drinks on my tab, and I still couldn't clear for $300. So yeah. Oh, Atandra's thinking C. It was C for the info. Kendra says, Vanessa knows how I roll. I am a seasoned Silver Fox. Yes. Miss Cynthia's gonna have fun no matter where she at. So, matter of fact, I'll see you on the next Virgin cruise because she gonna be a good time. Yes, she will. G Fox says, hey Vanessa, you and your sugar daddy short was cute. Thank you, Foxy. I thought it was cute too. Common Darling says, did you dress up for dinner? What was your favorite restaurant? So there is no dress codes. There's no elegant night or anything like that. Obviously, you don't want to show up looking busted because the restaurants are nice. They'll show up nice. But there's no dress code. I did dress up for Scarlet Night. That's like the only it's not a dress code, but everybody wears red, and people tend to dress a little nicer because we're just used to doing that on cruises, I think. So I dressed a little nicer for Scarlet Night. I would say I try to dress nice on cruises. I'm on camera, so I try to be nice. I try to look nice anyway. But you don't have to get all dressed up for dinner, if that's what you're wondering. Mile High says it'll cost you 10 seconds. That needs to be the new currency. Time is money, babes. Let's see. Atandra says, Miss Cynthia, teach me your ways. You just got to watch and learn that one. She needs a YouTube channel. G says, I think whatever cruise you pick for a group with you will be off the chain. Would be a time to remember. I mean, definitely. Let me show up on Princess and turn them out real fast. Oh. Kyle says, any holiday cruises I'm considering. One, which I'm not going to say just yet. I do have a holiday cruise I'm considering though. Oh, good question. Call Me Darley says, did you get invited to the secret show or party? No. I tried. To be honest with you, I don't even know if they actually had one because I heard nothing about it. We did try to ask, and the crew members were like, I don't know if they were playing a part like, we don't know nothing about that, or if they were just like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know, but no, I didn't get to any secret shows or parties, and I will try again next time. As it might be because I was so busy vlogging, I was a little less fun than I would normally be, and I don't know, but no, I didn't, unfortunately. Life with Us said something about a bar tab. What amount would you suggest for the tab? So the bar tab or Virgin, you have to put at least 300 on. I think it's either 200 or 300. There's a lot of like promotions going on that when you put down the money for the bar tab, they'll give you an extra 100 or whatever. So I keep forgetting if it's 2 or 3, but you have to put down a minimum, and then you can put on however much you want. Like I said, $300 was a stretch for me, just me, for the 4 days. So it depends on how long your voyage is too. Like I said, I did buy some drinks for Deja. I did a drink flight at Test Kitchen, which is like $35. I did the bottomless mimosas at brunch, which is $25. Like, I was spraying the money out. If I had somebody to share with, like if I was on vacation, $300 might be like a solid amount for the two of us for $400 for 4 days at sea. So again, just like the drink package, this one I like because you can control how much you put on there past the $300, of course. But you can kind of calculate how much you might need. And whatever you don't use, you get back. So that's good. That's great. Kyle says, this is why I spend the money on the drink package. There you go. Hey, stop it. Cats are fighting now. Kyle says, we love seasoned foxes. Yes, we do. He says, I'm a rainbow mister, but I still love the things. Let's have some fun. Oh, Game Changer says, I'm missing y'all. If I could turn back time. Man, I wish we had a Melanin at Sea cruise like once a month. She said, we miss everyone. It was a good time. Hopefully everyone will be able to meet up at some point before the next cruise. That would be nice. That would be nice. It might be Addie's The Sisterhood cruise, actually. Call Me Darling says, I did the 300 bar tab with the additional 100. There you go. I'm splitting out with my cabin mate. See, you can split it. With the drink package, though, if you in your room, if there's two of you, and you decide you want the drink package, your roommate also has to buy it. You cannot share it. People share it, but you're not supposed to. But they do ensure that everybody in the room has it. So something to think about. The bar tab, it might be $300 straight up, but you split that down the middle, that's $150 per person. That's solid. Like, that's what it should be. So the bar tab is way better than the drink package, in my opinion. And Game Changer said, just live, baby. There's your advice. Just live. And there you go. Okay, I think I made it to the end of the the chat. Awesome. So, I'm trying to think, what are other things that I wanted to say about Scarlet Lady? Obviously, I have a ton of content coming your way from Scarlet Lady. Like, you guys are going to see a lot. I have your questions from when I did the community post and you guys drop your questions. I will be using those questions in a separate video. I'm going to have a video that is just answering all your questions with the experiences as they go on. So you'll be a part of my videos. Thank you so much for asking your questions in that post. The one thing I will tell you I did not get to do, because a few of you guys asked for this. First of all, some of you are asking me to go get a tattoo, and I was like, no, how you gonna ask somebody to get you a tattoo and see and try it out and see? You can't try out a tattoo. Like, it's on you for life. I did not get a tattoo, guys. So that's one thing I did not do. But I think I about answered every other question y'all had. I think there was, I didn't make it to one of the restaurants either, but you'll see which restaurants I hit up. The food was great. The service was pretty decent. There are some places I feel like they could do a little better. I think they're not as quick. We're used to like ordering a drink, getting a drink, like really, really quick. Ordering food, getting the food really quick. It's a little bit more chill on Virgin, so just bring your patient pants, okay? All of the spaces are super Instagrammable, super cute. Like, I have so many pictures I'll be posting on my Instagram between now and the next forever. I don't know. I took a ton of pictures. It's so beautiful. The ship is very gorgeous, and it's a stunner at the ports. People are like, that ship is the coolest ship I've ever seen. Like, people are impressed by it without ever setting foot on it. So it's a lot bigger than you think it is in person. It's a great ship. I enjoyed it. I took some fitness classes. The cycle class I did, obviously I had to try it out and see how it compared. Obviously nothing compares to Soul Cycle, but with that being said, it was a lot of fun. I do recommend the cycle class. Coming from a cycle instructor, it's not as hard as the Soul Cycle classes, but it's definitely not easy. It's not an easy class. You're gonna break a sweat. I also did the 90s VHS workout. Again, that one exceeded my expectations as far as it being a real workout. It's definitely a real workout. It's not a gag. You gonna go in there and sweat. G said, I saw you were stuck in traffic the other day. Did you make it to Soul Cycle class? I made it to my class at 6 o'clock. I literally walked in the door at 6 o'clock. Class started at 6. I'm supposed to be there 20 minutes early. Obviously, you don't want to walk in off the street when your class is starting. For those of you that missed it, one of the bridges on 285, a major highway here in Atlanta that circles the entire city, caught fire the other day on Monday, and I found out about it about an hour and 15 minutes before class, and usually it takes me, with regular bad traffic, about 45 minutes to get to Midtown. So I would normally leave for a 6 o'clock class around 5:10. I saw this thing about it being on fire at 4:45, and I said, oh look, I'm already late. And I was. I like grabbed my stuff real fast and hit it out the door, and I still was almost late. I definitely was late, but people in the class, the people going to classes, they know me. They know if I'm late, it's like for a reason, so they were chill about it. Cal says, I see so many deals, but never can go because I never have a roommate. Who cares? Go solo. Period. Pow Pow says, I'm here. I'm just in a relaxing mood. Oh, good. I was worried, Pow Pow. I was like, did Pow Pow leave us? Thanks for letting me know, Pow Pow. You keep relaxing. New Me Forever says, I'm not sure if you have answered this, but have you considered doing a group cruise of your own? I have not answered this question yet. Not at least on the live, I don't think. But yes, I'm considering it. I do want to do it on Virgin as well. I think everybody does because it's Virgin. Once you go, you understand. So yes, I do want to do a group cruise. I do want to do it on Virgin. Which ship? Maybe it won't be the Scarlet Lady. Maybe we'll do it on another ship. Maybe we'll, go overseas. I don't know. But that's going to be in the works very soon. So yeah. Kyle says, you're a Bentley, you don't get tats. Well, I have a huge one on my arm. So I have a bumper sticker on my Bentley. Sorry. Stephanie says, Vanessa is a Scarlet Lady. I'm not a Scarlet Lady. Vanessa is Scarlet Lady in accessible cruise ship. Yes, it is. I'm sure there are accessible rooms. I don't know for sure. I'd have to look that up. But as far as, I did pay attention to things like the gangway. Actually, matter of fact, there were people in scooters on the ship, so I'm sure there are accessible rooms. Because I remember I was looking at the gangway because it's a little different, but it's like little steps down versus the ramp. But I noticed that they can like collapse the steps so it turns into a ramp. So I was like, oh, that's great, because I was like, now how are people supposed to get down if they're in a wheelchair? But it collapses, so it's fine. There was people in wheelchairs. As far as, I don't remember, I didn't look for Braille, but I'm sure it's there. I'm sure it's just as accessible as other ships are. Kyle says, girl, the way I'm working on my family getting on Mardi Gras. Your family definitely needs to go on Mardi Gras. That's a great family ship. Tandria says, solo is where it's at, one of the best decisions I ever made. Yes, it is. Listen, everybody needs to go on one solo cruise. Every single body. One time in your life. Leave the kids, leave the husband, leave the wife. Go. Leave your friends, especially if they're not trying to book a room. Find you a great deal so you can pay the double price and go. Adrian says, are the Virgin staterooms strange in comparison to Carnival? I wouldn't say they're strange. they're different. I like the cabins on Virgin. They have a really cool vibe. I actually liked hanging out in my room. Deja and I watched movies in there. We really needed a time to relax before dinner, so it became like a part of a routine. Like after we did like stuff around the ship, or after we got off the ship, we'd go to the room for like a couple hours and just relax. It was also hot, so it was nice to get in some air conditioning. And the way that they do the beds, it just makes the room, well, for us, because our beds are separate, there was a ton of room in the cabin. They have the mood lighting. Their on-demand movie selection is great. We watched Crazy Rich Asians. We watched Anchorman. We watched Dinner with the Cranks. What is that movie? I don't know. All the good, like, hilarious movies. I love Crazy Rich Asians. That's my movie. What is the first movie we watched? It's also my movie. I can't remember. Movie selection is crazy. So good. The bathrooms are really small. If you didn't think that cruise bathrooms get any smaller, you lied. These bathrooms are very small. However, the shower is bigger. Like whatever room they took from the floor and toilet space in the bathrooms, they gave it to the shower. Probably because they want you and your person to be showering together. I see you, Virgin. I really like the staterooms there. They're really cool. Sick Cruiser in the house. Hello. She said she loved following on IG. Yay. We had a good time on Instagram stories. I gave y'all Instagram stories because y'all were complaining that I didn't give y'all nothing during Melanet C, which I didn't because the internet was trash. So trash. That's another thing. Internet was pretty solid. The free internet was solid. So everybody gets free internet on Virgin, and then you can upgrade, I guess, your speed. So if you need to work, you need streaming, you need downloading, you can pay extra. For the 4 days, I think Deja got the premium, and it was $40, so $10 a day. There's one in between, I think, or no. You can pay it per day, which I think is $15 per day, or you can get premium. So that's something that is an extra cost, but if you don't need it, you have free Wi-Fi anyway. So I was able to do whatever I needed to do. I didn't download anything. I didn't need to be on YouTube watching videos or anything like that, so I didn't need the premium. But internet worked flawlessly, TikTok, all those things. I was able to use my iMessage, FaceTime, all good on a free Wi-Fi. So I was able to give y'all stories all week. And the Wi-Fi works at the beach club in Bimini. Shout out to that. Percussion Girl, hi. Virgin has become my go-to cruise. After 2 cruises with them, I love them, period. From vibe, food, internet, etc., it's the best. See, she already been on 2. I'm trying to get like you, my girl. I really feel like there is going to be a genre of people who probably are going to struggle to go back to other cruise lines. I know I will go back to Carnival. I will go back to Royal Caribbean. The cruise lines they all have their own special things, right? They all have their things that you look for, that you like. So you'll always go back. But I do think there is going to be some people. First of all, there was a lot of people we met on our cruise who had never cruised before, and Virgin was their first one. Those people will probably never cruise anybody else. Well, they might try it and be like, ew, what are these kids doing here? But yeah, I can definitely, like, I feel like Virgin is going to be my go-to as well. However, then prices need to come down if they want me to cruise 5 times a year on Virgin. I'm just saying. Kyle says, we love Sick Cruiser. We do love Sick Cruiser. Yes, we do. G says your Insta stories are live. And my Insta stories are just like a mini vlog. It's just like a very, very short version of my vlogs. My sister loves brown skin. We all cool, of course. Game Changer says, Sick Cruiser, we together should go on Virgin and jump in a pool together with our dresses on. Oh, Cheryl, Cynthia, get on it. Yes. Listen, Miss Cynthia, you're going to have to drag Cheryl into that pool with the dress on. I already know. But I'm here for it. I would like to see it. Thank you. G says, have you thought about going on the new Norwegian Prima? Yes, I saw that they are sailing. I definitely want to try out Norwegian, period. And why not do a new ship? it might end up on my 2023 cruise roster. We'll see. 2023 is going to be a strong year for cruising. A lot of new cruises are popping up next year, between now and next year. See what C says, Percussion Girl, you'll be ranked in Virgin's loyalty tiers that they are rolling out. There is a tier for anyone who's sailed more than once. And 2022, shut up, I didn't know that. Say less. I'm about to be back on Virgin before January 1st. Yes, I will. I was actually thinking, that I wanted to do a New Year's cruise on Virgin. So that is not the holiday cruise that I have planned. But I was very much thinking about doing a little New Year's situation on Virgin. And y'all, if we can get this YouTube channel cracking the way I need to. Oh, see, you wanna go, girl? Would you like to go? Miss Cynthia, you wanna go? Hey, group cruise, New Year's. There it is. Announcement. G said, yeah, they rolled it out like 2 days ago. What? I've been busy. I have been busy since I've been back. I'm not gonna lie. I have not seen not a nan news source of nothing. But good to know. Kyle said, I'm booking. You also said, wait. He says, so how do you say, yo? Ooh. Game Changer says, yes, please do Norwegian. I'm going to cheat on Carnival. I will definitely do Norwegian. I'm definitely going to. They call me. Listen, if you don't want Norwegian to call you every day, do not sign up, because I signed up for their promotion thinking I'll get a good email every once in a while. Then people called me every day for like 3 months. I'm like, now I'm not finna go for real, because y'all out here calling me every day like y'all my ex-boyfriend. Like, please. Wait a minute. Then I'ma go though. I'ma go. G says going on Primo in April from New York. Ooh. Okay. Good to know. Stephanie says, sounds like a great ship even if you just want to chill out for 4 days. Are there a few quiet spots around the ship? There are a ton of quiet spots around the ship. Like, it was so funny. My dad asked me, he was like, well, do they have a Serenity deck? I was like, the whole cruise is a Serenity deck. The whole thing. And it's true. Like, there are so many decks that just don't have nothing there. Like, it's just seats. This cruise is the king of chairs. Okay? Booty cushions everywhere. Booty cushion over there. Booty cushion over here. I mean, hammocks, couches, love seats, recliners, chairs, everywhere. You have a place to sit, to lounge, to get some sun, to get in the shade. The back of the ship, the doghouse, has the day beds with a big umbrella over it. That's where I was drunk off of my mimosas, trying to come back to life. Yes, plenty of quiet spaces around the ship to get your Serenity feel. The whole ship is Serenity. It's great. Sick Cruiser says, after a couple of drinks, y'all, I jump in. Hey, we just got to get her all gassed up and we put her in the pool. Scarlet Night. We gonna get her. Kyle says, see it with C. Let's all go because you, me, and Ben will get together. Watch. See what sees that booty cushions. That's what I call chairs. Actually, I don't say booty, but we on YouTube. Booty cushions. Oh, y'all just having a whole conversation. We love to see it. Anyhow, let's see. I will. I will look at my highlight reel on my Instagram real fast to see if I missed anything that I want to talk about. So on my Instagram, right here, it says right here, it says Virgin Voyages, and I just tapped it, so it's about to open. So you can see a whole mini vlog of my trip. Went to Bacon Bitch for brunch before we got on a trip, but got on a cruise. The free champagne sail away, they are not playing. I had like 5 glasses, so if you think they're just giving you one, add 5. You just gotta. Matter of fact, I hadn't even finished one. I had like a spit left. I was trying to be cute. My first one, and here go the bar waiter with the tray. She said, "Let me have that. Drink it, drink it, drink it." I said, "Oh," and she gave me another one. I said, "Okay, let me pick up the pace." And then that's when I went on live and talked to y'all. I was probably like three champagnes in by the time I got on live. At least 3 for sure. I was just yelling at y'all on live. That was before I was connected to the Wi-Fi, so my internet was kind of wild, but had I been on Wi-Fi, I think it would have been fine. Ooh, Dual Reality is so good. It's like Cirque du Soleil on a boat. Dual Reality was my favorite show. Also, the Untitled Dance Party show thing, also my favorite show. Them 2 shows, totally different vibes. If you want to go rage and dance and like, laugh a little bit, Untitled Party Dance thing will be your jam. If you want to see some amazing circus acts paired with a Romeo and Juliet retelling, so good. Dual Reality was so good. I cannot wait to show you. I mean, I got some great footage of that show, of all the shows. I cannot wait for you to see stuff. Which reminds me, if you didn't catch my community post earlier today, the Virgin Voyages series will begin next Thursday, 7:30. Be there, be square. First video is going out next Thursday. The following video will be out on Sunday. Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. So we're going to get a crack in. And usually I do 1 video per day. With the amount of footage I have, though, you're probably going to get like close to 7 videos out of this one, not just 4. And I actually did a video of, well, you guys will see. We'll see. But you're going to get a ton of Virgin footage going forward after. I have 2 more restaurant reviews to get out to you guys from Carnival Sunday. And I think I'm going to do a bonus on Tuesday. So there you go. And then we're going to get right into Virgin. I was going to wait until the Sunday after, but I was like, I can't wait. I'm ready to give them the Virgin. So I was like, we're just going to give them bonus videos and we're going to get right to it. So, I can't wait. Gun Bay, so fun. If you're trying to pick a restaurant for your birthday, I asked Griff and Alyssa on their live which restaurant should do for a birthday turn-up moment. They said somewhere between Pink Agave and Gun Bay. The verdict's in. Pick Gun Bay. Pink Agave's fine. But Gun Bay, they do the drinking games with you. We played a drinking game with our waiter. Gun Bay was everything. So good. The Beach Club, fabulous. If you like resorts, you're going to like the Beach Club. They used to stay till like 9 o'clock at night. One of the crew members said that people were saying in the survey that they didn't want to stay that late anymore because they have like the bonfire. No, not no more. We were back on the ship by 6:30 and they don't do the bonfire anymore. I need to book a sailing where they're there late because I want to be there late. Like, you have time to go hang out in the sun, go back to the boat if you want to like eat or get out of the sun, and then go back and do the like, I really wish you would have been there all day, but they're not doing that anymore apparently. I mean, I'm showing you stuff on my phone like y'all hear, but I mean, here's food. Hold on, let me start that over. Ribs, fish, curry, that's all free at the Beach Club. There's the beach. I mean, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. The party was fun. Extra Virgin, the Italian restaurant, was really good. I know it might be tempting to skip that one. I feel like that's one that people want to skip. It's good, y'all. It's so good. One thing that I did not know they had on the ship, and I have not seen on anybody else's vlogs, you're going to get it on my vlog. They have private karaoke rooms. I don't know if you've ever done like Korean karaoke where you go, you book a room, it's just for you and your friends. We do that here in Atlanta. We have a place called Mike's. It's really fun. You just like book out your room, and then you can do your own karaoke and have your drinks, whatever, your food, and just hang out with your friends. When you're locked in a room with just your friends doing karaoke, you're more likely to sing out loud. You're more likely, I mean, you can go as many times as you want. Like, it's just a whole different vibe from regular karaoke. They have private karaoke rooms that you can book for you and your friends. And we did it. And it was so fun. I can't wait for y'all to see it. It was a hot mess, as you should expect. As you should expect. Atandri says, I love Cirque du Soleil. Me too, girl. They need to come back to Atlanta. That was fun. G said, can't wait for the vlogs. Did you use the drone at all? I did use the drone, girl. I did. I got drone footage. I didn't crash it. I almost crashed it. I didn't lose it. Everything was charged. I had an SD card. You gonna get some drone footage. Yes. I'm very excited about that. When I tell you I was working hard for this vlog, I was working hard. I did an excursion. You guys saw it on the Instagram. I went parasailing. Y'all know I'm scared of heights. I took my camera up there so you can see me at the full. Oh, you guys are gonna get some good content. I can't wait. Anyway, yes, I became a human drone for y'all. Alicia says, if you do a group cruise, I would like to go. Okay. Say less, sis. Say less. I'm finna do it. I'm finna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. You know who else I need to do a group cruise? Or I need for them to do a group cruise? Travel Spree. L's and T's at sea. I need it. I need it. Okay. Michael says, did I hear you say best friends barbecue at your house on Monday? I would definitely be the first to sign up if you do a group cruise. Best friends barbecue at my house on Monday. Listen, Monday is Labor Day. I wish I could have a best friends barbecue up in here. First of all, there ain't enough room for all of us up in here. I got enough room for me, like about 3 more people in my apartment, okay? But wouldn't that be so fun? Jerry says, what? Sounds like fun. It was fun. She said, way to get them drone skills up. Maybe you can give me some tips about to purchase my first one. Axe Fane. I am not the one. Axe Fane, Axe Jeremiah. They are great. You know what I need to do? I need to practice while I'm here at home. I need to go around Atlanta and practice my droning here because I've really only flown it when I needed to. I spent about a day and a half practicing and I was so scared. I have like footage of Atlanta and then I got scared. It's like 3 minutes worth of footage and I got scared and I said, come back home, drone, come back home. And then I practiced again while I was in Miami in South Beach. So I have some South Beach footage. I did about 10 minutes of that and I was like, come back, drone. And so the bulk of my footage, I've actually just sent it up in the air while I was on vacation. And that is all the experience I have. So any drone footage you've ever seen on my channel, that's what I got. So don't ask me. I feel like it's pretty, drones make it really hard to have bad footage, I feel like. So unless you were just wild with the little, joysticks, I guess. But I think if you're a pretty solid cinematographer, videographer, I don't know if I fall in that category. I'm somewhere in there because I make videos a lot. I think I have an eye for things. I think I have a pretty steady hands, things like that. Then you'll probably be good at getting drone shots. But if you want pointers, ask Fane and Jeremiah from the 5 Year Life and Travel Spree, because I am not the one to be asking. Game Changer says, karaoke room perfect for me because in my imagination, I think I am a rock star. You would have so much fun in a karaoke room. I mean, when I tell you that we were laughing, screaming and crying up in there, it was a mess. We had a great time. Let's see what's happening. What's happening? She said, oh Lord, I can't type. L's and T's at sea would be epic. Yes. So L's and T's is Travel Spree's little catchphrase, Litty Titty, which Laura doesn't like face saying. And it's also not YouTube friendly, saying Litty Titty. So that's L's and T's. Yeah, I'm excited for their L's and T's at sea. Honestly, like, they've not announced a group cruise. We just affectionately called L's and T's at sea because what else would you call it? But I told them on Mardi Gras, I'm ready for L's and T's at sea. Thank you. Character, so what's going on, C? What's happening? She said fat fingers keep hitting the enter button before I finish typing. That happens to me every time I try to do chat on my phone for YouTube. Every single time. That's hilarious. Okay, look, y'all. It is 9:30. I still haven't had a dinner or nothing or a shower. Well, like I told y'all getting this good Soul Cycle glow out of your girl. Literally straight from Soul Cycle. Ugh. I love y'all very much. Okay. And then sat up in these clothes. They need to come off. But thank you so much for coming to live tonight and chatting with me. I missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back home so that I can pump out some content. I'm definitely going to bring some more content. I'm going to give y'all the fitness tips. I know that y'all want a pack with me situation. I gave you a little one for Virgin, so you'll see how I packed for the cruise next Thursday. But I'll do a more like in-depth cruise pack with me down the line. I'll give you guys some more restaurant views. I think I saw... Oh, I think Jen commented on a video and I saw it pop on my phone. She asked for me to rate the ambiance. Okay, maybe can add that in. But anyhow, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My Instagram's up here at Vanessa_Elise. Also, my Vacations Vibe Instagram. We are using it. I had it for a long time, never used it, but we're using it now. Vacation Vibes by V. Follow that as well to get the live when I'm on a cruise and just more exclusive content that I'm not putting here on YouTube. You want to be the first one to see the shorts, the reels? They're on Instagram. Go interact with me there. Interact with me when I'm posting on YouTube so that this can become a full-time gig and I can give you more and more and more. And I could book a Virgin cruise in December. Come on. Anyways, my intro is very long. My outro is very long. G said, thank you for giving us your time and energy tonight. Of course. Y'all are my people. Thanks for showing up for me every single time. I love y'all. Love you too, Miss Cynthia. Miss you as well. Bye. See you at sea. I'll see you guys on the next cruise, hopefully, in the next premiere. See you Sunday. All right, outro is coming in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.